Good evening. Tonight I would like to talk to you about the Mogollon Monster, Arizona's Bigfoot. Now, when you think of Arizona, you think of a lot of desert. You think of it being unbearably hot, which it is in parts of it. But the northern part of Arizona, near the Grand Canyon, why they call it the Rim, the Mogollon Rim, Mogollons it being a native word, it's very green. There's lots of trees and lots of woods, and it's very beautiful because it has all the green pine trees that meet the red rock. If you've ever been up there, you know it's a spectacular place. Here's a map of the Mogollon Rim where a lot of the sightings occur. Pretty much anywhere you see the green along the rim, the top of the Grand Canyon, there's lots of sightings. You see lots of elk, lots of bear, lots of deer, and everything else. So you know it can support a large animal. A lot of the habitat is very striking when you go up there, especially in spring and different times of the year. You're not expecting Arizona to be so lush, so full of life, so green. Most people don't know that most fern species, I don't say most, but a lot of fern species are edible, water, all that kind of stuff. So the Mogollon Monster is, like I said, Arizona's Bigfoot. My theory is that it's a type 2. They have some type 1 features that are described, but more or less they're around 7-8 feet tall. They don't get super huge, but still very big, very strong. The reason why it's called the Mogollon Monster is because it's known to be very territorial, very aggressive. If you want action, if you want to go out there and hoot and holler and have something hoot and holler and come at you back, the Mogollon Monster is probably your bet. If you go on YouTube and you look at books and different articles, there's lots of stories of these things going through coolers and raiding campsites at night. Known to be a very nocturnal breed of Bigfoot. Known to also smell a lot like the skunk ape. As you can see in the picture there, it's kind of permeated into a lot of the pop culture and a lot of the different areas. In fact, there's even a 100-mile off-road race, endurance race, which sounds insane to me, but called the Mogollon Run. It's really kind of taken off, kind of like how Bigfoot is in the Pacific Northwest. But Arizona, lots of reports come there. If you go on the BFRO website, you'll see lots of reports. Different people describe. A lot of people have encounters camping at night. So one of these days, I'd like to get up to northern Arizona and do some camping and do my own investigation, set up some trail cameras, and get out there. I do have family in Arizona, and it would be neat to go camping and check it out. Like I said, one of the things that struck me when we were at the Grand Canyon was in late May was it was 85 degrees during the day and like 30 degrees at night is the amount of split. So these things I would imagine are nocturnal simply because of the heat and everything else. I'd be held up in a cave. Like I said, very territorial, very aggressive breed, primarily noted to be red hair, and as we've seen in other Bigfoot stories, the red-haired ones always seem to be more aggressive, more crazy, something maybe a throwback to the red-haired giants in biblical lore. But this particular breed, which I think they're a type 2 or maybe some crossbreed between a type 1, because there are reports of them being big, don't get me wrong, of being 7 feet tall, but it's not like the type 1s that have been seen to be up to 12 foot tall. And if you've seen the woods up there, they're nice woods and they're big, but they're not like the giant trees. If you'd like more information, this book by Susan Farnsworth was pretty good. I remember looking through it and reading it. There's a whole culture up there. There's different societies and clubs for hunting the Mogollon Monster, and they've gotten some really good pictures and some things to look at. So take a look and check it out. The Mogollon Monster, one of my favorites. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.